Police officers have minimal margin for mistakes in their duty, often facing situations involving survival on a daily basis. Yet what occurs when officers slip up and unintentionally detain the incorrect individual?
Hey, yo, that's some bullshit. Get up, put your hands on the car.
Beginning with the disputed case of Patrick Mumford. Patrick had just returned home when two officers approached him, insisting there were warrants out for his detention. What the officers failed to recognize, however, was that the warrants belonged to an entirely different individual. Yet this didn't appear to concern them.
What's your name? I'm going to ask you one more time. We probably need to talk.
Morning, Charlie. Let me imagine meeting.
Stand up. Turn around, put your hands in the car.
Patrick is understandably anxious here after being abruptly approached by several police officers, yet he still manages to provide them with his name. Nevertheless, they choose not to trust him. Rather than requesting identification or attempting to verify who he is in any manner, they promptly opt to do this instead.
What I do? Man, what I do? Y'all ain't telling what I do, man. You got a warrant. He just came back from his probation officer.
I got taser. You coming out? You coming out? Come out.
Get your hands out now. You got 3 seconds. Hold on, man. 3 seconds. Hold on. Do not reach. Get up. Put your hands on the car. Show me the way.
Come out.
2. All right, take it.
All right, move. You coming out or not? Come out. You got a warrant. You better get out of the car. 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 Move, Fox, move!
It took only 38 seconds from the officers initiating contact to issuing the command to tase him. As per the police, Patrick was granted several fair chances to cooperate with authorities. Yet, due to his defiance, they claimed they had no alternative but to shock him. However, even after being stunned and restrained, the officers still weren't done manhandling Patrick.
What's going on, man? Just stop me, man.
He keeps reaching for his back.
Okay.
Ah! Quit resisting.
I got it, guys. Search whatever he's going for.
The officers frisk Patrick in an attempt to uncover whatever they believed he was reaching for, assuming he had a concealed weapon. But as expected, they discover nothing besides his wallet. Ironically, this turned out to be a stroke of luck for Patrick, since inside that wallet, the officers came across his ID.
I just seen this fucking lady.
Patrick Mumford.
This lady not gonna tell me that I got a warrant. I just seen her.
Here's the deal, dude.
How long I had a warrant?
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for, but here's the deal. When we ask you for ID, because you look a lot like the person we're with, you give us ID. And when you start this whole fighting nonsense, dude, all you had to do is give me this.
But the way you came up asking me out of nowhere.
Note that the officers never once requested Patrick's identification during the first encounter. In a later statement, they also claimed they feared he was going for a weapon when he leaned back into the vehicle. So, do you really think they would have been fine with him reaching into his back pocket for his wallet? He wasn't given any opportunity to properly verify his identity, yet now the officer is belittling him and saying he picked up a charge he didn't need to face. And on top of it all, he's still being restrained and shoved onto the hood of their squad car.
What's the guy name?
Is there someone here to stay here that looks like you? Think about it.
Hey, Jack. Guess what he's looking for?
Tell him. Who does he look a lot like? He knows who it is. Michael?
He is not Michael.
Okay, I know that now.
Yes!
Really? They don't even look nothing like
And then besides that,
The picture that we got, they look exactly.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at that picture. I mean,
Don't they look alike?
wrong. Okay, are we wrong?
For clarity, this is the individual they were actually after. It's hard to spot even a single resemblance in looks, yet the officers apparently noticed enough that they felt justified in firing a taser at Patrick. He was originally booked for obstruction and probation violation, and was on the verge of losing both his job and his place in college. Fortunately, an internal probe was carried out on the 4 officers present at the scene, and it was determined they failed to follow proper protocol. All 4 were suspended, and Patrick received a $100,000 settlement. But David Wiggins' case didn't end nearly as well. He was stopped and dragged from his car without the slightest hesitation from police, who once again overlooked that he too was the entirely wrong person.
Hands out the window! Take your right hand up in the door. Get on the ground. On the ground. doing that for me.
Did you just run from me? Sir, okay? Alright, put your hands behind your back.
David was handcuffed and left lying on the ground at gunpoint after officers mistook him for a suspect. Apparently, the person they were after had just escaped in a similar vehicle with a nearly identical license plate. The police pulled David over, believing it was the same car. It was an understandable error, but in reality, the officers should have double-checked the plate the moment they lost sight of the suspect. Instead, they waited until David was restrained, cuffed, and facing guns before even trying to confirm he was the right person.
Since give me that tag.
Contact to a 2016 Dodge Challenger, last name Green. It's not a hammer. It's clear.
This ain't even him. Yeah, you good. Look, you're good. That's scary. You got almost the same tag, same car. He must have passed you going through. You good? All right. You have a good one, okay? I'm sorry about that.
David received little more than an apology for the entire incident and was released after being properly confirmed as the wrong person. But that wasn't sufficient for David, and in July 2023, he chose to file a lawsuit against the city of Marion, alleging gross negligence, civil assault, battery, and false imprisonment. In the filing, David claims he was forced to endure 3 minutes handcuffed on the ground with a gun pointed at his head, uncertain if the next moment would be his last. He also stated that the apology felt like an insult. As of this video's upload, the case remains ongoing. However, when a Florida officer was faced with the same scenario, he demonstrated exactly how it should be handled.
Trying to get a shot over this. Do you really think we want to be out here killing people?
A deputy in Volusia County was searching for a burglary suspect when he came across Joseph Griffin, a man he claimed fit the description almost exactly.
There is a burglary that happened. You kind of fit the description. Let me just make sure that you're not him, okay? All right. I'm a vet. I have my ID. Okay. Can I see your ID? Yeah. You literally, they said white tank top, black shorts, and they said that you had a beard. All right. So I'm not saying it's you, but it was a black male. Again, not saying it's you, buddy.
This officer is clearly aware of how challenging this type of encounter can be, especially if it turns out the person isn't the one he's after. So he approaches respectfully and tries to handle the situation calmly instead of escalating it.
Just bear with me, okay? Because you fit the description. I'm not saying you're guilty, but my sergeant's telling me to detain you. That's my sergeant. I got you. I just had a daughter born 2 days ago, so I just have this online. It's live? Do you mind sending it down here? Just for now, I'm gonna detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description, okay? Just hang tight for me, okay, buddy?
Joseph politely tells the officer that he's live streaming the encounter for his own protection before being detained. He's also assured that he's not under arrest and won't be charged with any offense. They simply don't want to allow him the chance to flee in case he turns out to be the suspect.
We're not saying it's you, but you fit the description. That's why I'm detaining you. If it's not you, we're going to cut you loose and you're free to go, okay? But I just want you to see through us why, 7 cop cars, so hey, everything going on, it's just a little bit scary. Yep. It was a burglary. It's a burglary. It's serious. It's not a joke. You guys that are getting ready to go home, and we're coming in, so that's why you have so many.
The officers are making every effort to keep Joseph calm, but it's easy to imagine how tense this situation must feel. He's managing to remain polite and composed, yet it's still clear that he's uneasy.
I appreciate you being very cooperative. Other people would have just... I'm not trying to get a shot over this. Seriously, do you really think we want to be out here killing people? Do you honestly think that? I'm a military police. Like I said, brother, I've been in the same boat.
After only 10 minutes of waiting, they got a response from the witness, who had just been sent a photo of Joseph.
Good news for you. The witness is saying that the clothes you're wearing and all that doesn't fit the description. It's called a show-up. So we got a picture. Again, he's going to run it through. Make sure it's not you. And from what it looked like, buddy, you'll be out of here, okay?
A show-up is a technique of identification, where a witness is shown a single individual and simply asked if that's the person. It's also important to note that when searching for a suspect on the loose, police typically only get a brief summary of the suspect's look. Adding extra specifics can cause confusion and may even result in officers letting the culprit go if they overlook something minor. This is why the description can seem unclear and often leads to mistaken identities, just like this one appears to be.
What's your name, man? Joseph, hey man, listen, Jake. Just want to say thank you for keeping cool, good demeanor. We just got the picture finally from the witness, and I get why they went out with you for sure. Clearly not you, but the clothing description, everything matched. So obviously these guys didn't have that field range. They just had a description and that's pretty good. But once we finally got the picture from the video surveillance and stuff, it was like, nah, that's not it. That's why I told them, like, get them out of here. I appreciate you people understanding that.
Just like that, Joseph was released and allowed to return to his wife and daughter, with no further action taken against anyone present. Later that same day, the actual suspect was located and arrested. Both incidents in this video so far have involved relatively minor offenses, but that's all about to change in the next case, where a man is wrongly accused of robbing a bank and shooting someone in the head.
You're not gonna tell me how to talk, all right? You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth!
In the early morning hours of April 23rd, 2022, Grand Junction Police received a terrifying phone call.
911, is that what's the address of emergency? 704 Horizon Drive. I heard gunshots outside on Horizon Drive within a minute ago.
How many did you hear?
Probably 4 or 5.
Later that morning, officers got another call from a nearby hospital, notifying them about a patient who had walked in with a gunshot wound to the head. It was determined that the injury happened on Horizon Drive, the same street where gunshots had been reported at 3 a.m. A few hours afterward, a man named Aaron stopped at a gas station to gather supplies for a marksmanship event he planned to attend that day. Unfortunately for him, that gas station was also located on Horizon Drive.
I went to a gas station this morning to grab some stuff, and they were saying there was a shooting at 3 o'clock in the morning. So they have traffic blocked going out on the 70. So we might want to look to see if that's going to impact our route.
Little did Aaron realize traffic would be the least of his concerns that day. After stopping at the gas station, he returned to his hotel to charge his phone. On the way, he missed an exit and used his blinker to make a U-turn near a police blockade. He then parked for 5 minutes to charge his phone, waited for his friend to arrive in his car, and later stopped at another gas station to wait for his other friends. It was at this moment that Aaron was confronted by police.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Would you mind rolling down your window real quick?
No. What do you need?
I need you to identify yourself.
No, why?
Because
All right.
you're leaving the area
Hold on.
where a shooting occurred. Okay, well, can you please roll down your window more so I can talk to you?
No. What do you need?
All right, well, I need to identify you.
No, you do not.
My name is Officer Posadas with the Grand Junction Police Department. And this is my corporal right here. This is Corporal Church as well.
Okay.
All right, so I need you to identify yourself.
No, that's not how it works. I have rights as an American citizen, right?
What Aaron is saying is entirely accurate, and he is fully within his rights to decline to identify himself. However, that doesn't always mean it's the wisest decision. Still, in this case, Aaron is clearly determined to exercise that right, something the officer isn't too happy about. This is when the situation begins to escalate rapidly.
You do not have articulable suspicion that I've done anything.
I actually do.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Possible attempted homicide.
You suspect me, actual me, of committing possible attempted homicide.
Well, your cooperative behavior right now does not help your cause.
No, I've done absolutely nothing. I pulled into a gas station because my friends are here, because we're going to
Deny they're associated.
At this stage, Corporal Church approaches Aaron's friends and learns that his name is indeed Aaron, which also matches the registration on the vehicle. Meanwhile, Officer Padas tries to provide a bit more clarity on why Aaron is being considered a suspect.
Right,
You're
exactly.
leaving the area of a crime
Exactly.
with a similar colored vehicle, similar nature to the description.
What description of that vehicle did you get?
I got a dark and colored sedan. 2 people also stated that one of the suspects may be of African American descent.
With this knowledge, it's clear why an officer might view Aaron as a suspect. He's a black man in a similar car. But matters begin to get far stranger as you look closer. In the official statement, it was found there were actually 2 suspects, one white and one black. And a more detailed description of the vehicle matches more closely with the car Aaron's friends were driving. It appears the officers are overlooking every clue and focusing on Aaron without cause. Something that becomes even clearer as they let his friends go, yet keep Aaron at the scene.
My buddies that just left, they were also in a dark sedan, but you aren't fucking stopping them and questioning them.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry that you
Shut
feel
your
that way.
fucking mouth. I don't want to fucking
You're not
talk.
going to tell me how to talk, all right?
You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth.
Corporal, come up here. It's not working. He's currently recording on his phone, but he's highly uncooperative with me. Screaming, yelling at me. Told him that his vehicle matches the description we gave him, blah, blah, blah. He's very upset right now.
Why are you not cooperative?
because I don't have to be cooperative with your investigation.
Well, you have to ID yourself.
No, I do not. Tell me why I have to ID.
Well, Colorado state law says you do.
I want you to explain why me as a person, have to ID to you.
Colorado state law says you do.
The officers keep demanding Aaron's name, even though his friends had already provided it and it matched the name on the vehicle. But perhaps the most amusing part of the entire exchange is what happens when Aaron, instead, asks for the sergeant's name.
What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number?
Well, I'm not going to give that to you.
You have to.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You are a public servant. I'm asking for your name and badge number.
You also have to give me your name.
No, I do not.
Okay. So you wanted me to explain to you why I'm asking for you to identify yourself?
Yes.
Because we had an incident happen here?
Wait, hold on. First, please give me your name and your badge.
Okay, well, no, I won't give you that right now.
What do you mean you won't? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever
I'm telling
done.
you.
It's worth mentioning that the Grand Junction Police Department requires officers to identify themselves when asked, though the sergeant later claimed he merely forgot. Aaron was never informed at the scene why he was being singled out so directly. But in the official police report, the officers stated the reason they suspected Aaron was because of the U-turn he made. Keep in mind, he had only missed his exit to the hotel, and the road ahead was blocked, leaving him no other option. They also claimed he failed to use a blinker during the turn, something easily disproven by listening to Aaron's dashcam recording. As expected, an internal affairs investigation was opened into the officers involved, and it concluded that there was no misconduct, stating the police acted appropriately. Aaron has since filed his own lawsuit against the Grand Junction Police Department, but as of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing.